Hey there! In today's video, we're going to talk about waste management. With the amount of waste we produce increasing every year, it's more important than ever to properly manage our waste to reduce our impact on the environment. What is waste management? Waste management is the process of collecting, transporting, processing, and disposing of waste materials. It also includes recycling and composting, which can help reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. Why is waste management important? Proper waste management is important for several reasons. Landfills can release methane, a potent greenhouse gas, and incineration can release harmful pollutants into the air. Resource conservation, recycling and composting allow us to reuse materials and reduce the need to extract new resources from the earth. Public health, improper waste management can lead to litter and pollution, which can have negative impacts on public health. Proper waste management helps keep our communities clean and healthy. How can we improve waste management? There are several ways we can improve waste management. Reduce. One of the most effective ways to manage waste is to reduce the amount we produce in the first place. This can be done through simple actions like using reusable bags, containers, and water bottles. Reusing items, such as bags and containers, can help reduce the amount of waste we produce. Repairing items instead of buying new ones can also help. Recycling allows us to turn used materials into new products, which can help reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. Many communities have recycling programs in place, so check with your local government to see what can be recycled in your area. Composting organic materials, such as food waste and yard trimmings, can turn them into a valuable resource for gardening and landscaping. Proper waste management is essential for protecting the environment and conserving natural resources. By reducing, reusing, recycling, and composting, we can all play a part in improving waste management and reducing our impact on the planet. Different types of waste. There are many different types of waste, including household waste, construction and demolition waste, hazardous waste, and electronic waste, e-waste. Each type of waste requires different methods of handling and disposal. Waste segregation. Waste segregation refers to the process of separating different types of waste into separate streams for easier management. Segregating waste makes it easier to recycle and compost materials and reduces the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. Zero waste. Zero waste is a goal of waste management that aims to reduce the amount of waste produced to the absolute minimum. This can be achieved through a combination of reduction, reuse, recycling, and composting, as well as through the design of products and systems that minimize waste. Waste to energy. Waste to energy. What is a process in which waste is burned to generate electricity or heat? While it can help reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills, it can also have negative impacts on the environment, such as the release of pollutants into the air. These regulations can include laws governing the transportation, handling, and disposal of waste materials. Landfills. Landfills are a common method of waste disposal, and they are typically used for non-recyclable or non-compostable materials. Landfills are designed to prevent waste from leaching into the environment and to minimize the release of greenhouse gases, such as methane. However, landfills can still have negative impacts on the environment and public health, such as air and water pollution. Incineration. Incineration, also known as thermal treatment, is a process in which waste is burned to reduce its volume. Incineration can be used to generate electricity or heat, and it can help reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. However, incineration can also release pollutants into the air, so it is regulated to ensure that emissions are within safe limits. Waste reduction programs. There are many programs and initiatives in place to help reduce the amount of waste we produce. Governments and community organizations may also offer recycling programs, composting initiatives, and education campaigns to promote waste reduction. International waste management. Waste management is a global issue, and different countries have different approaches to managing waste. Some countries have developed advanced recycling and waste-to-energy systems, while others struggle with high levels of waste and limited infrastructure for proper disposal. The management of international waste, including the export of waste from one country to another, is regulated by international agreements and treaties. Emerging technologies. There are many emerging technologies in the field of waste management that are aimed at improving the way we handle and dispose of waste. These technologies include advanced recycling methods, such as chemical recycling, as well as innovative approaches to waste-to-energy, such as plasma gasification. These technologies have the potential to improve the efficiency and sustainability of waste management systems. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments about waste management, leave them in the comments below.